Hey, what is going on, Frag fam? I hope you guys are all doing well today. Elliot here, and welcome back to the Fragrance Well. Let's do some more fall videos. Particularly, we're going to do fall signature scents. Best fall signature scent fragrances for 2025. I have got a collection of 8 fragrances here that I think make great signature scents for the fall weather. Now, I do need to point out, when it comes to signature scents, there's going to be a little bit of objectivity with that, because what I may consider a signature scent is not necessarily what you may consider a signature scent. So do keep in mind, take it with a grain of salt, that these are fragrances I like to designate as signature scents, which is typically going to be fragrances that have a little bit of a classy nature to them, maybe come across a little bit more mature for certain audiences, not necessarily old smelling, but definitely not juvenile. That's just me personally. And these also kind of fit in with my lifestyle in terms of what I may wear on a daily basis if I wanted to wear these fragrances over and over again. So again, this can change depending on who you are, but nevertheless, you can still enjoy the video because I think all of these fragrances are great wears for the fall season any way you slice it. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. But before we do, as always, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you do like the content, and please hit that bell icon, enable notifications so you can be notified when I upload new videos. And of course, I will leave links to these fragrances down in the description below if they are available. Let's get into it. All right, guys, we're going to kick it off with this one from Wilhelm Parfumery, and it's going to be Morning Chess. Wilhelm Parfumery Morning Chess. By the way, I forgot to mention, early fall, late fall, doesn't matter. Just the fall season in general. I think all of these can work to some degree. Anyway, this one here, really nice, juicy bergamot on the top, and you're basically getting a heart of galbanum, which is like a bitter green resin. So it has a green, spicy quality to it, and this really nice, luxurious smelling leather. And the base of the fragrance is basically this kind of smooth, woody base. But it's pretty much about those green notes and that leather in this fragrance, which is why I think it is a good fall season signature scent, because leather tends to wear very nicely in fall. People tend to pull out leathers for the fall season. And this one here, I mean, I said, early fall, late fall, doesn't matter. I think because this one has that freshness, maybe some people would say, well, that's probably a better early fall signature scent. Fine, go with it. That is cool with me. And if I'm being completely honest, here in Florida, we don't really have early, late fall. It's pretty much always early fall if we get any fall temperature at all, depending on where you are in the state. If you're in north of the panhandle, then you actually do get some fall temps. But I digress. Once again, from Wilhelm Parfumery, this is Morning Chess. All right, guys, next one's coming from Marc-Antoine Borrat, and this is Ganymede. Marc-Antoine Borrat Ganymede. Yeah, I thought I'd pull out my favorite fragrance. I intentionally keep this one off of list because I don't want to talk about it nonstop, but it is what it is. Anyway, the mineralic nature that makes this fragrance so great is certainly here. You got mandarin-like notes. You have a saffron-like spice, which is providing a spicy element, as well as some suede-like leathery undertones to this fragrance. You do get this kind of orange, burnt, sugary smell, or at least that's how I like to describe it, out of this scent. And you get an overall dry, woody nature to this fragrance as well. Now, I like to wear this scent year-round. I do call it a year-round scent. If it's my favorite fragrance, I would obviously consider it a signature scent. But the biggest thing with this is, if I had to put a seasonal stipulation on it, I would choose fall, because of that leathery nature that it has and that really dry, woody facet that it has. Most people definitely associate those type of fragrance characteristics with autumn or fall fragrances. So that's why I said, yeah, this is a good one for this list. And obviously, a lot of people absolutely love this style of fragrance, even if it's this one or the other iterations. So why not make it a good signature scent fragrance as well? Once again, from Marc-Antoine Borrat, this is Ganymede. All right, guys, next one's coming from Roja Parfums. We're going to go with Burlington 1819. Roja Parfums Burlington 1819. Now, this fragrance is class personified as far as I'm concerned. Super classy scent, very masculine, very gentlemanly. You're getting a dose of grapefruit-like citrus with this combination of cinnamon and cumin, which, cumin is going to be that X factor for a lot of people. But in my opinion, blends with the cinnamon in this perfect way that kind of tames some of that funky, sweaty smell you can get from the cumin, unless you just can't stand it at all. But it tames it in a way to make it very pleasant palatable for a lot of people. And then overall, the scent is just kind of woody at the base. It's a collection of things, but I would just classify it as woody because it's a Rosa fragrance. There's a million notes listed. But anyway, I think this is a great signature scent style scent if you want something very, very classy, especially if you somewhat dress up, at least casual dress up on a daily basis. This is a perfect fragrance for like daily wear. And also that woodiness and the way the spice profile comes across. If I was going to place it in a category, I would say, yeah, probably fall for the most part. So once again, from Rosa Parfums, we got Burlington 1819. All right, next one's going to be coming from Fragrance du Bois. This is London Spice. Fragrance du Bois, London Spice. From a classiness and gentlemanly perspective, this is right on the same playing field as Burlington 1819, but a completely different scent. So with this one, you got lemony notes, this spearmint kind of thing going on. You do have woods in this as well. Overall, I would say the woods are a little bit more present, a little bit more noticeable, kind of a cedar wood thing going on with this scent, and this wonderful herbaceous lavender that is kind of the center of this fragrance. So this one's got a little bit more of a cleanly nature to it. And then there is like a very rich cardamom oil, cardamom smell to this fragrance. And it almost comes across as like syrupy in a weird way. I don't know if cardamom syrup is a thing, but it's a very dense and rich cardamom smell with this particular fragrance. But yeah, super classy. Easily one I could wear on a daily basis. If you do dress up a little bit more casually and above, then this is a good daily wear scent for this. And I definitely think it perfectly matches the fall season with that dry cedar like woodiness that it has. So once again, from Fragrance du Bois, this is London Spice. Okay guys, so with this next one, it is unfortunately discontinued, and I often leave this fragrance out of a lot of videos I could put it in because I know it could be very hard to find, but every now and then I want to just go ahead and feature it. It's coming from Zaharoff. This is Second Soul. Zaharoff Second Soul. This one here is the quintessential modern interpretation of a rich barbershop fragrance. You got the spicy element, you got the clean aromatic element, you got woods, you got some leathery notes. It's boozy too, it's rich. It has quite a bit of like dense resins to kind of add to the thick nature of this scent. It is truly wonderful, and it is a shame that they only made this temporarily. It was part of the Z creators. Now I do know that's being rebooted, but I don't know if anything related to this is coming out. I don't think it is, but it is a shame. But this fragrance is amazing. So I apologize if you can't find it. There are individual sellers out there that may be selling their bottle of this, but obviously it's going to be a little bit of a battle to get this fragrance. But it is an outstanding scent. Perfect for the fall season, and definitely could be an outstanding signature scent, especially if you are a fan of barbershop style fragrances on any level. So once again, from Zaharoff, this is Second Soul. All right, guys, this next fragrance is coming from Creed, and it's going to be Royal Oud. Creed Royal Oud. By the way, as you can see, I can got the new bottle style, which is dope, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. I did just get this in. I should have bought this a long time ago. I don't know why I didn't, but I got it now, so it's all good. Anyway, obviously a lot of people agree with me on this scent being an excellent signature scent style fragrance, and because it is heavy on the woods, certainly can work well for the autumn season. This fragrance is fresh. It's a little bit green. It's got a little bit of spice to it. It's actually kind of got this warm, yummy, woody kind of smell to it. I'm not going to get into the whole, is there oud in this thing? By the way, I don't think there is. I know there is, but I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole in this video. But yeah, man, it's woody. It's got a little bit of spice. It's green. It's classy. It's gentlemanly. It's manly. It can work great in the fall season. And this fragrance is timeless as far as I'm concerned. So it can always be a good choice for anybody. So once again, from Creed, this is Royal Oud. All right, guys, this next one's coming from Cartier, and it's going to be Pasha de Cartier Parfum. Cartier Pasha de Cartier Parfum. Is this still the latest iteration of the Pasha line? I haven't checked. I know Cartier does not release fragrances non-stop like some houses do. Anyway, this one here still has just a little bit of that old school Pasha de Cartier barbershop smell in it, but it is overtaken by what I would perceive as ambery, boozy notes and resinous notes, even a little bit balsamic as well. It's very rich, kind of has a little bit of that dense honey kind of feel to it. But man, it smells so good. Obviously, another very classy scent, as is typical with a lot of Cartier fragrances. They have that classy nature to them. And with those warm, resinous kind of notes in there and that slight booziness and ambery feel overall, could be a great wear for the fall season. So once again, from Cartier, we got Pasha de Cartier Parfum. All right, guys, last but certainly not least, we got one from Christian Provenzano Parfums. It's going to be Massimo. Christian Provenzano Parfums Massimo. So with this one here, you're getting just a lot of the collection of notes that tend to be associated with the autumn season. You got spice in this, kind of this rich cardamom overall kind of spice profile with other spicy notes that can kind of be detected here. A little bit of a bright incensey thing going on. There's definitely some woody notes. Definitely get some leather out of this as well, and it's a little bit green also. Kind of matches the look of the bottle in my opinion. Maybe that's why this was the first one I bought from the house, and also I had to get them full retail because they weren't on discounters at the time. I still don't know if there was on discounters, but anyway, this is, I always say it every time I talk about this scent, it's one of those fragrances where if you like the smell of it, like how it comes together, you could probably wear this for anything. All of those types of elements that you get in the scent, I associated with the fall season because of that, and because it is definitely classy and kind of gentlemanly and really complex. I also like to call it a signature scent because I like the scent. I don't think everybody would necessarily call it that, but again, I just feel like it's one of those fragrances that if you like how it comes together, you would wear it for whatever. So to me, that kind of makes it a signature scent. Once again, from Christian Provenzano Parfums, this is Massimo. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you would like to, let me know down in the comments below if you've got some fragrances in your collection that you consider good signature scent fragrances and they are good for the fall season. Put them down in the comments. I would love to see what you guys have to say. Thanks again for watching all the way into the end. I really do appreciate every last one of you. Please remember to be well and smell well. And I will see you in the next episode of The Fragrance Well. Have a good one.